What's going on, y'all? Back here with a new video. So we are here week 4 of the NFL season. Shout out Eagles fans, shout out all your teams, whoever your team is. My bad if I'm going to be looking up here, not the camera. I'm here reading off the teams and my picks to you. So my bad. First game. Well, the Giants and Redskins went at it. Giants beat them 45-14. Jesus. I don't know. We made Kirk Cousins look like Joe Montana, and they made him look like, well, I guess Trent Dilford. Okay, let's get down to it. First game of the week on Sunday will be the Bills versus the Texans. It's at the Texans' house. Once again, I'm not really sold on these Bills. Texans looking for another win. Ryan Fitzpatrick looked very pissed off in that game. And so do other players. I'm going with the Texans. Next game, rivalry game. I can't wait to go back and watch this game, on NFL Rewind. Packers versus Bears. Soldier Field. I'm rolling with the Bears. The reason why that's my choice. I think the Packers are a completely better team than the Bears, but the thing is they've been playing like complete. My bad. I'm sorry. I keep doing that. I gotta itch or something. The Packers are a completely better team than the Bears. Okay? But the Bears are going to win it. And the reason why is because the Packers are not playing up to par. Aaron Rodgers ain't playing up to par. There's a whole bunch of things going into it. Also, it's at Soldier Field. Also, it's a, divisional matchup. And so it was the Lions and Packers. And the Packers couldn't even beat the Lions. Not saying the Lions are trash or anything. I'm just being, real. Bears, I see them winning it. The Tennessee Titans versus the Colts. I think it's in Indianapolis. I'm going with Indianapolis Colts because they're just all fired up. And they're heated. I got them winning that game. Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. I got the Steelers. I was not sold on the Steelers whatsoever, even in the preseason. I said from all the great things the Steelers have done in their career, in their franchise, their defense, the steel curtain, they are trash now. I said that they are all effed up, yada 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 yada. But the Panthers shit the bed, or shit the pan, whatever, last week. And the Steelers won. And I think his name's Le'Veon Bell. He's a freaking animal, that kid. Only 22 years old. He's a freaking animal. He's going to run all over these Buccaneers. So I got the Steelers. Falcons versus the Vikings. See, now this is a tough game. It's at the Vikings' house. It's Teddy Bridgewater's official start from first quarter to fourth. The Falcons are coming off a game where they beat the Buccaneers. What was it, 54-0, or something like that. So the Falcons levels are up high. Oh, we won this, we won that. Oh, one second. I'm sorry about that. It was EDP. Shout out. The Falcons are coming off a pretty high win, Oh, they're probably, real amped up. The Vikings are coming off a loss to the Saints, but they're probably feeling good because, well, we almost beat them inside their dome where they're undefeated and, all this and all that. So I might pull for the Vikings in this game. That's my wild card. That's my weekly upset. Next game, you got Panthers versus Ravens. I'm going with the Ravens all the way. The Panthers somehow couldn't even beat the Steelers. Ravens are, in my opinion, the Ravens are a tad bit of an upgrade of the Steelers. Even if they're same division, I'm just saying. And you also got Steve Smith on the Ravens, and he wants revenge. And I think Steve Smith's going to tell Joe Flacco, listen, every time you get the ball in your hand, you give it to me, and you won't regret it. And I think he's going to shred through people to get touchdowns. Going with the Ravens. Lions and Jets, man. These Jets, Geno Smith messed up a few times, but also a lot of people put too much pressure on Geno. Okay, listen, Geno threw 2 interceptions. I know they were messed up passes, didn't have the right techniques, didn't have the right, coordinations. But let's not forget, there was a tipped pass by Jay Cutler that could have been completely intercepted by the Jets player, and the Jets corner dropped the interception. So also give up on their defense too. Their defense is in part of it too. But I'm going with the Lions. Even though there's rumors going around that what's his name has a torn ACL, Calvin Johnson, which means I guess he's out all year. Which means if you guys play fantasy, you better pick up Golden Tate right now. Pick Golden Tate up. Get it going. I don't know what to say. You got the Dolphins versus the Raiders. Ah, man. Ryan Tannehill. They're thinking about sitting him. They're thinking about keeping him in. I heard that. That's what I heard back on Monday. I think Ryan Tannehill's really pissed off, upset about that, and I don't know if he's going to try to prove it or prove it too hard and mess up. It's in London, this game. But for some reason, my heart is saying Raiders. I don't know why. I'm not saying the Dolphins are that bad. I'm not saying they're that bad. I think they're actually a good team. I'm going with the Raiders. That's my upset. Chargers versus the Jaguars. I think Blake Bortles will be playing this game, but that means nothing. The Chargers will pull out this win. They're a great team. All shout to Phillip Rivers. Man, I got so much respect for that guy. Eagles, my team, the Philadelphia Eagles versus the 49ers. Man, I want to say the Eagles. I'm going to say 49ers. You know, I'm not doing it, you know, jinx anyone or anything, but they need a win as possible because if they even want to make the wild card in the playoffs, because if they lose to us, they still got to verse Denver, Seattle twice, bunch of other teams. So, you know, it's going to be tough. So, they're desperate. We're not. We're sitting nice at 3-0. We'll see what happens. Monday night game, prime time. You got the Patriots versus the Chiefs. I'm going with the upset of the week. I'm taking the Chiefs. I look at the game from last week. You got the Patriots only putting up 16 points and the Raiders putting up 9. You got them almost losing to the Raiders. I'm not saying the Raiders are a bad team. I'm just saying. The Chiefs, from week 1, I got really scared. Like, I ain't picking this team to ever win a game again. You know, after they lost to the Tennessee Titans. But I'm going with them here. I think that, well, not just that. Bill Belichick and Tom Brady own Andy Reid. They owned him ever since he was with us in the Super Bowl and even preseasons and regular season games. But I'm going with the Chiefs here. I think so. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, we'll see what happens, but that's just my thoughts. So, like this video, subscribe, and comment below on your thoughts. Who you think's going to win this game? Also, there's one more. We got the Saints versus the Cowboys in the Cowboys Stadium. The Saints, I do not know what happened to this team. I want to ask. I want someone to tell me. I mean, the only thing they did was get better on offense with Brandon Cooks. They still have the same weapons, except for they lost Aaron Sproles and Malcolm Jenkins. We got them. They have all the same weapons, but they cannot win. I mean, don't get me wrong, they won in their house, but I was thinking they were going to kill the Vikings in that house, okay? I put Drew Brees on my fantasy team. I put Jimmy Graham. I put all these people. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? You know what I mean? Oh my God, man. I think the Saints can pull it out. They definitely can, but I think the Cowboys have a really good chance at this game. I really do. So I might have to go with the Cowboys as an upset, but that's just me. Like this video, subscribe, comment below. You know the deal. My Twitter's in the description below. Follow me on Twitter if you want to, you know, I'm always on there chatting about Eagles, chatting about NFL in general. I love the sport of football. Come join me on there. My Facebook page is below. And comment below on your thoughts. If your favorite team I just named is on here, who do you think's going to win? Who do you think's going to lose? What's your thoughts? What's your picks? What's your predictions? Thank y'all. Peace.